Let's bring out the spot.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Bogdanovich out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Duren in at the center position. Now, here's Maxey. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Maxey kicks to Doncic. Off target from three-point range. Swiped it away. Passes it to Thibault. From the corner. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Now, here's Cunningham. The pass to Williamson. Now, here's Duren. Back to Williamson. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And right now for the 76ers, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Williamson, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city, so they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Maxey looking it over. Isaac with the screen for Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Isaac. Duren pulls it in. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now, Doncic following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Doncic kicks to Isaac. Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Cunningham's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And they double up Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Pistons trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Ivey. Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Three-pointer. That one misses. And it's Detroit the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Just 3 to shoot. Ivey dishes to Williamson. And Embiid with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Feeds it to Doncic. Over Ivy. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. And it's tied up with that one. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Embiid, no good. And here are the Pistons now. Now, here's Ivy. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Maxey. Over Williamson. Offensive rebound. Maxey in the corner. The 76ers with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Ivy. His first attempt of the game finds the target.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Embiid with the screen on Cunningham. Maxey passes to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Nerlens Noel checks in for Embiid. McDaniels comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Zion Williamson. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. Alec Burks checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. Here's Hayes, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And a deep three from Doncic. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
On its way from Burks for 2. It's not going to go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Melton with the ball. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. Doncic outside. Releases. Gets an open look and hits. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
The Pistons trailing. Hayes the pass to Burks. Stewart kicks to Diallo. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Doncic against Burks. Back to Doncic. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Hayes. Stolen. To the left side wing. Back to Doncic. Noel, a screen on Burks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Down low. Doesn't go for him. And it's Detroit the other way. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Now, here's Melton. Covered by Hayes. The three for Doncic. Detroit with the rebound.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Diallo. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
So it's Philadelphia now. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Burks looking around. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And Philadelphia has possession. Now Doncic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead. They're up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Diallo. And it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the shot blocking skills of Noel are a staple of his game, really one of the foundational pieces. He really takes a lot of pride in what he does on defense.
Now, here's Doncic, coming off 31 points last game. And the dunk by Doncic.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pistons trail by 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And, well, Detroit shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Here's Diallo. Kicks to Ivy. Over in the corner, Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. Here's Diallo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode. And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
No good on the free throw. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
The 76ers lead. Here's Maxey. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another miss by Philadelphia. Detroit has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Williamson, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Williamson. He kicks it to Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Cunningham against Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. The 76ers with another miss. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Good work there as it goes. Williamson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pistons.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And the basket is good. Embiid's got 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For Detroit, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Cunningham outside. Unloads from 13. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Maxey kicks to Doncic. Passes to Embiid. Over Stewart. Embiid, no good. The Pistons leading. And here's Cunningham. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Cunningham passes to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
What a leap by Williamson, fearlessly rising up and slamming it down.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. There's the pass to Embiid, and stolen by Williamson. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Williamson's got 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Maxey into the lane and stolen by Williamson. Here's Cunningham and rejection by McDaniel, and they'll keep possession. Here's Williamson.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Timeout called the Pistons. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Lucky area once back in now for Philadelphia. 76ers PNC.
Carr, he's checked in for Philadelphia. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Diallo comes in for Bogdanovich. Alec Burks checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Burks on the wing. Over Carr. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pistons. 76ers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Outside, Maxey to the inside. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Diallo. Now here's Hayes. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Thibault.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Hits it from three-point range.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Outside Maxey. Hayes with the steal. 59 seconds left in the first half. No good from 11 feet.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Hayes the pass to Diallo. He lobs it up, and Duren slams it in.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
Now here's Embiid. A 26-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Works with it. Two on the clock. Tries again. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
Yeah, they put on a show for us, Shaq. You know, it's something we kind of expected, but two great competitors are really going at it.
Shifting focus. How about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
You look at their bench production, so valuable to have guys that can come in and contribute the way they have. Let's the starters catch their breath without doing any damage.
I need to catch my breath right now.
Why?
There's someone we can bring on the bench for this broadcast.
Oh, my gosh.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The 76ers trail by 3. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Maxey out there with Doncic. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The 9-foot shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Looking to get it going, and the layup is up and in. Doncic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the 76ers. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Embiid. Moves back up. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 12. Six on the shot clock. Back to Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Cunningham's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Embiid. 18 points for him. A shake. And it's good on the layup. Embiid's got 20.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. And so Doncic will bring it up for Philadelphia. A 2-point game.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Nerlens Noel checks in for Joel Embiid. Reddish comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers trail by 4. Melton passes to Noel. On the wing, Doncic. Noel sets a screen for Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Cunningham for 3. They get the rebound. Outside, Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doncic kicks to Reddish. That 3 off the mark. Detroit leading by 4. And there's the pass to Williamson. And here is Duren. The Pistons working the ball around now. Williamson against Isaac. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
Diallo's checked in for Detroit. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded, and the layup is good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Inside. Here's Williamson. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Terrific energy so far from Williamson on offense. You can tell he wants to make an impact on that end.
Melton kicks to Doncic. And the 3 off target. Pistons leading by 7. Williamson outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now Doncic. He's got 12. He dishes it to Noel. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Impressive strength on display by Noel, and that allows him to get a number of and-one opportunities. He powers through contact and is able to score even when fouled.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Zion Williamson. Burks comes in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Williamson, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
There's a screen by Noel. Maxey, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Killian Hayes. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Boy, it's obvious that Noel has some nice leadership traits. He's energetic, he's positive. His teammates really gravitate to him and feed off his intensity.
Bogdanovich goes in, and the rejection by Noel.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Works on the wing. He's got 5. 11 feet away. He squares up and sinks it. Burks has got 7 points. And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Isaiah Stewart. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Harris. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Noel passes to Maxey. With the crossover. Right wing. 5 to shoot. There's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Traps in the tray.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
76ers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Harris passes to Maxey. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Hayes. Up top, Diallo. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. For the tie, it's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Hayes the pass to Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Bogdanovich against Isaac. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. And it's good. 2 points.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Hayes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 4-point Piston lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Maxey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. The 76ers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now, here's Burks. He has 7. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. Stewart misses. Intercepted. And Duren slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Pistons on top. They're up by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivey. Williamson out there with Duren, and Diallo in at the small forward position.
Defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And the 76ers making a change here. Isaac's checked in.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, it's so impressive to see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Here's Williamson. And he gets it back. Here's Cunningham. And too long on the shot.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Doncic outside. To the left wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Embiid, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Pistons. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And here's Cunningham. Williamson is screen on Melton.
it's really come apart for him here in the second half.
Doncic with the steal.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
That's his second personal.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Williamson. Cunningham outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Ivy kicks to Williamson. Down low. Can they get it? Duren, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. To take the lead, Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Detroit has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ivy with the bucket.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Doncic, and stolen by Williamson. Cunningham left side. Williamson, the pass to Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. There's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Daniels is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. Carr, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he's good on the second.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Passes it to Carr. Here's Embiid. And he converts the layup. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the 76ers. Cunningham right side. Williamson in the post. McDaniels defending.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Maxey kicks to Doncic. Now the pass to Embiid to take the lead, and he sinks the layup. Embiid's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
From the stripe, and the rejection by Embiid. They get it back. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. And another shot. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. Doncic outside to the inside. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slant cam. Cunningham outside. Sinks that one from the post. And 12 points here for Jalen Duren.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Doncic. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Embiid, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Cunningham. From past the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Doncic outside. Shakes him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
All 3 throws good from Doncic. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 9 points.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Now, here's Maxey. And they double up Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. 1:52 left to play in the final quarter. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham for 3. They get it again. Duren, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. Maxey in the corner. Over in the corner, McDaniels. This is it to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. And they double up Embiid. And here's Doncic from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Duren slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
The 3 for Doncic. Detroit with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's off his run, so he misses both. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Kicks it to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. He gets that one. Embiid's got 33.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Doncic with it. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.